this one. Here, it's loading now.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are at venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. This was the scene a moment ago as the Bears emerged from their tunnel. Ready for football are they, and ready for football are we, as the Bears get set to match up with Cam Newton and the New England Patriots. Here's the punter, Jake Bailey, ready to do the honors. And off we go from and he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape. Up past
Buddy. What's this? I'm ready.
It's the 30.
10 at their own 31-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Foles. He'll get that complete to the tight end, Harris. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 19 yards right off the bat. And a quick first down.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a first down.
At the 36-yard line.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now Foles. And this is caught. It's Jimmy Graham. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line.
4 yards.
11 more yards that go around. A first down as well.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Here's Foles. Looking for Gannon. It's intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And he is all the way up past the 25. That right there is the inauspicious start that they were hoping to avoid, the turnover on the first possession.
I love how you use those college-bound words like that. Inauspicious. Well done. I really appreciate that. But here's the thing for me. I'm just wondering if their game plan is incorrect. You know, I think they felt like they could come in and throw it around pretty well. That interception early, they may rethink how they go about attacking.
Second and 10 now from the 27. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Devin Asiasi there. But now it's third down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
10 yards to go.
And that's complete to the tight end, Devin Asiasi. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. A good pickup there at 22.
Patriots.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap. He locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. They'll roll him out right. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Julian Edelman, the intended receiver, and it's third down. Now Hoyer. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it, and his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. So a pretty shaky start here for both sides.
Yeah, each quarterback's throwing a ball to the other team. Do you think on both sidelines they're sitting them down and saying, okay, remember, this is the color jersey we're wearing. They're wearing the other color. Let's make sure we get it to our guys, please.
It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. On second down, Montgomery. And this Patriot defense up to the challenge once more as they again stop him behind the line. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up third down. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Jason McCourty. Then he'll take this back all the way up past the 45-yard line. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
And he takes this thing way down into Chicago territory. It's a big play there for the Patriots. 45 yards. From the 8, they've got it 1st and goal. Hoyer. There's a man, and it's Edelman for the Patriot touchdown.
Number 11, Julian Edelman.
8 yards on the touchdown pass, and the Pats have taken the early lead.
The Patriots will.
He was on point throwing the ball right there. He had the big play to get him down close, and then he delivers a touchdown pass on 1st and goal.
And you mentioned the big play that got him down close. I think that big play left him reeling a little bit. They didn't recover from it. And, you know, they always talk about having to have a short memory on defense after a big play against you. Looks like their memory was a little too long there.
So they went for 2 and failed. They didn't use him on the PAT, but now he boots this one away with a 6-0 lead. And they'll be set up with good field position here as he gets this up over the 40-yard line.
Now that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually...
And here's another interception, the 3rd of this first quarter. Picked off at the 40, and his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line.
First and 10.
Very good starting position for the Patriot offense as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kyle Fuller. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line. I know it appeared he was saying, hey, give me the football, I'm open, but I don't know if that's a pass that he should have thrown there.
Well, I don't think we've ever met a wide receiver that doesn't think he is open or is about to be open.
True.
So when you throw your hand up in the air and tell your quarterback, hey, I'm available, he's trusting that you are. In this case, he was.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Jason McCourty. We haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there. He's going to have to make some real adjustments, or the backup may see some time.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. That's sacked by Khalil Mack.
A loss of 7 yards. And it's
6-0 our score after 1.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Patriots 6, Bears nothing.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Tashawn Gibson. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over.
At the 43-yard line.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards. Got to give some credit there defensively. They snuffed out that screen early on 1st down.
Really read it well, didn't they? Because they didn't bring the pressure that they expected. They covered all the passing lanes. So once you see it break down as the passer, I think in this situation, you're throwing it at the feet of your back to make sure no one picks it off, or you throw it away, throw it over the sideline. Don't try and freelance and try and make a bigger play. There's really no one else running a pattern that should be open.
A play fake to Montgomery, now Foles. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both...
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Roquan Smith came in there hard on the blitz and got him down 9 yards behind the line of scrimmage. They get 2 yards back, but they're going to need a lot more than that here on 3rd down. New England on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 17. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part and got them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Now, this is a catch by Ted Ginn. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. First down for the Bears, a gain of 15. A first trip to the red zone for the Bears. 1st and 10 right at the 20. And he'll take this down for about 4 yards, down to the 15.
Ball carrier. He's brought down at the 15-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Foles. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Intended for Jimmy Graham.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
6 yards to go.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he finds Montgomery complete. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. It's a gain of 5. And it'll be 4th down. Montgomery, they'll run for it. And he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10. They only get a hard-fought yard, but that's all they needed. It pays off the decision to go for it, 1st and goal. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12.
Loss of 2.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on their early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
They'll try again on 2nd and goal after going backwards to the 12. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Bears can grab the lead with the extra point. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. And he'll be hit as he releases it.
Get there, didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them to do that?
Maybe they saw something on film, but do you see something on film when opposed to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hold, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
21-yard line.
Come on, failures.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield, as you mentioned. It's a tie game, so minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. On play action, they'll throw. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Khalil Mack able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Well, it was 2nd long, now it's 3rd and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving them exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway. And in incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it, and it took the ball off course. It was Roquan Smith who got his big hand in there to knock it away.
Well, Charles, let's step aside, different topic here for a second. Unfortunately, the NFL lost a legend earlier in this first month of the 2020 season. Hall of Fame running back Gale Sayers passed away at 77, and Sayers, the youngest man ever inducted to the Pro Football Hall of Fame, was just 34 years of age when he got that honor back in 1977.
And a big reason why? He had to retire early. He only played 7 years in the NFL. But what a run before injuries really cut his career short. In fact, he played the equivalent of 4 full seasons out of those 7 that he played because of injuries. But he was first-team All-Pro 5 times, led the league in rushing twice, and still holds the record.
And he coughed it up. And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. You probably talked about since training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. There's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Hoyer. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. Edelman, the intended receiver that time, and that'll bring up 2nd down. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Tashawn Gibson. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Hoyer's pass intercepted. The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Time here for likely one play, and then these two teams will head to the locker room all even.
And you know the play caller's just feeling it right now. Let's go ahead and go for it.
And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. All even through one half of football as we get back underway in quarter number 3. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now. Hotly contested in the 3rd quarter. A run there on 1st down gets 3 up to the 28. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. On 2nd and 7, Hoyer.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to.
And now here is another interception. Picked off by Tashawn Gibson. And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line. Yes, folks, that is his 3rd interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around a defense, maybe not a specific assignment. Today, his assignment, find the football, and he's done so quite well.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Now we're going to get a timeout here called by the Patriots. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore.
They're not even trying to do anything.
And he will score. Touchdown, Patriots.
That was a nice catch, and not by the guy you thought it was going to be. How about the defender turning into an offensive player as soon as the ball hits his hands, and off he goes, off to the races, and into the end zone.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
I know they didn't tack on the 2 points, but I liked their attempt. After the interception return for a touchdown, I I was thinking to myself, forget kicking it, go for two, and they did.
Yeah, and everybody's scrambling. Maybe you catch the defense on their heels. They weren't ready to be out there.
Yeah, it's almost like a sudden change, right? There's a turnover, you take it away, they stuck it in the end zone. Keep the momentum going. Give credit to the defensive guys for rallying and stopping that two-point attempt.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now
You're doing now.
their defense has done its job. It's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Now Trubisky on first down. And he finds his tight end, Graham. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Jimmy Graham, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bears can grab the lead with the extra point. For the extra point. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. And that'll be incomplete.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When they'd line up, go ahead and, oh, there's a fake, and he's going to get two. That's great. But from the 15, the risk-reward, it's just not there.
It's so risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
Newton and the Patriots with a 1st and 10 at the 40. Out to his left. He'll try and run it. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Now it's the backup, Newton. He'll find his tight end here, Asiasi. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
And the Patriot 1st down.
A play fake to Michelle. Now Newton sliding out of the pocket. Open man is Asiasi, the tight end. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 38. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. Well, they definitely figured out something defensively at halftime, Charles. That's now 2 drives and 2 interceptions here in this 3rd quarter.
And I think the easy thing for us to say is, boy, they made an adjustment, didn't they? Or they showed him something different.
Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line.
Back at the 40.
Brandon Copeland. The blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8. Another try after the 1st down sack. Trubisky on the crossing route, complete. That's Graham. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius, understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball, and puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
They'll throw on first down with Trubisky. And left side here, it's Graham. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
I don't care what sport you're playing. Everyone likes to build up a little momentum, don't they? And look at this, back-to-back completions to the big target at tight end.
That one not as profitable as the other, but still a decent gain. Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6. He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run, and just lost track, and it cost him.
A throw over the middle, taken in. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
Well, one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here. Back now at Soldier Field. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. On second down now, it's Montgomery, and he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down. So not quite a first and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. On first down, Trubisky. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. From 10 yards out. And the Bears have broken the tie. CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. After the touchdown, on is Pat O'Donnell to send this one away. On the return, it's Taylor. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards.
18 on the play. First down, Patriots.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Newton. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Cam Newton.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Now Newton. And he's going to have the hook up to Izzo. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. Well, they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down. On 3rd down, Michelle. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. 4th down now after a loss of 2. Here we go on 4th. Newton. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. A defensive breakdown allows a pickup of 16 on 4th down. They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Khalil Mack. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. After the interception, here's Trubisky. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
Looky here, Trubisky wants to throw it. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Demetrius Harris, the intended target. And it'll bring up third down. This a very important drive, and that incompletion leads to a very important third down here if they're going to try and get the football back.
Yeah, getting it back, absolutely crucial to their chances to try and win this game. I would expect a lot of pressure here. They can't afford to let them continue to get first downs and eat away at the clock.
The catch made over the middle by Ginn. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on fourth down. They'll try and throw for it with Trubisky. And they're going to try the screen. It's complete. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on fourth.
And 10 at the 44-yard line.
The Patriots will take their third and final timeout as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up first and 10. Here's Trubisky. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Adrian Phillips. I'm surprised with the lead in a one-score game this late. They're even putting the ball in the air in that situation.
Almost makes me feel like the head coach might be second-guessing himself by not clicking on and saying, all we're doing is running it here. But give credit to the guys on defense. They made a play that they absolutely had to have to give themselves a chance to be in this game.
And he can't hang on to it. That would have sealed it. Instead, second down.
Incomplete.
He was unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is it just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
Here's second and 10 now from about the 32. Now Newton. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down. Big play coming up. Here's third and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And the blitz does come. Flush to his right. And that will be incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, Defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off.
And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it. And a very good return as he takes us all the way up to the 35-yard line. So now it's 2 straight drives that end with an interception.
And the first time, the first interception, they ended up getting 6 points out of it and taking the lead. Now they have an opportunity to increase that lead after their second pick on 2 drives.
From the gun, it's Trubisky. This to Graham on the short pass. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It'll go as a gain of 12, and that should just about wrap this one up.
What may seem a little unorthodox to some people, got the lead, 4th quarter, yet he's still firing away. I think he believes that's the best way to go ahead and win the game.
Yeah, a lot of coaches say, let's just run the football, be conservative. He's sticking to his game plan.
No, that is his game, and that's what they're going to ride.
And Graham's got it over the middle. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
Complete to Jimmy Graham. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
So this one in the win column for the Chicago Bears. Now, I tell you what, I can't remember a defensive performance as good as this one. They seemingly...
As this game unfolded, they were doing all the dictating, right? They told the offense exactly how it was going to go down today. So you saw them deflate with every series, didn't you? Every time they ran onto the field, it was slower and slower to get to the football because they just felt like if we go out there, we're just going to turn it over anyway. So it was really, really a stellar performance.
I lost that one, fella.